I can't believe I'm only just uploading my Christmas journal. I've had so many things to do over Christmas that this got started and then kind of took a back seat. But it's finished now, and this is my Christmas journal. Before I go any further, I've got to apologise. I'm on the most makeshift setup of recording this, and this is not an ideal position to do it in, but it's the best I've got at the moment. This Christmas book is 8.5 by 6.5. This at the back here is a pencil case I made to keep my pencils in, but it might just help raise the book up a bit. But that is nothing more than that, just to help raise the book. Or should I say journal? The journal is only tied up with a bow. Nothing else, nothing fancy. I hope I don't go out of shot. That's what it looks like at the sides. And it has loose cotton at the bottom. It's been squashed from standing up. But I always think whoever ends up with this can cut them off or keep them. They've got an option then. But as I say, this is literally just tied up with a bow. It's not even attached to the cover. And that's what the front looks, the top looks like. It's quite chunky. I keep saying to myself, this has got to be the last chunky one. I think I've tried to keep putting too much in one journal, and maybe I should spread them out and they wouldn't be so big and chunky. So this is just a matter of undoing the bow. Slide the ribbon out. Put it up there. This is fabric, and the fabric is on with double-sided interfacing onto very thick board. It's got corners. It's been, the signatures are sewn in using the method that Knit the Booksmith shows on her courses. Inside is, we're coming to the very first pocket of the book. It's just like a Christmas picture with journaling places on the back. Sorry, that was way out of frame, but hopefully you can see it now. As I say, this is just a journaling card. Just, oh, I will get used to this. I apologise. And this is just, this is basically to the person that receives the book, and it just tells them all about journaling and what is it and how to use the book, and hints and tips of pockets and tuck spots, and for someone that's not used to these books. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 6 signatures on the first page. There's a tuck pocket here. Now in this first pocket, it has lots of little bits that can be added into the journal. So whoever gets this can add little bits to it. They're all put inside the pocket. Lots of little pictures and stickers and stars and Christmas words and just things they can add if they want to. Is that any better? And then this one is just a tag that can be journaled on the back, and that slides in the pocket here. That one is just a picture put on that one with some nice Christmas words and a journaling page. That is a tuck spot, and again some nice words and pictures. Plenty of places to write. Down the sides of some of them is all the washi tape. I make my own washi tape, and in here it's all Christmas based. In this one here we've got a tag and a lift up corner, and this here is just a picture of some frogs singing hidden under the snowman fabric, and again just a little tag, I believe. That's it. There we go. And this is a Christmas book within a book. So there's plenty of pages to write on here, and some of them have been stamped. And that goes over the top like that with the stamped Christmas tree. So absolutely plenty of places to write there. On this one, this has just got a Christmas tag. And here is a mini book. Great for putting little phone numbers on or little notes. More journaling pages. Quite think that teddy bear is quite cute. And then that is just a tiny tag that goes in there. I've tried to put some Christmas words and messages across the top. Some of them are songs. In here, in this tuck spot here, I like that page. It looks like an envelope, but it's one of those that rolls all the way down to make a journaling envelope basically, which has been wishes on the front. Well, I mean, these are very nice, these colourful ones to put your photos on or memorabilia. Again, more Christmas washi tape. I like this one. This is a robin tuck spot for a Christmas message at the top, and then this is a decorated envelope at the front and at the back, and it's got some cards on there to make it more stable. But that is done from napkin and inks and very fine glitter. This one is, these are just on with paper clips, so you can put them and use them. Wherever they're just tags, snowy tags with shiny glitter on. There's a few of these that are just on with paper clips. It's one signature. On that one, it's just a picture with a Christmas message. And this is a recipe for a 1945 a good dark Christmas pudding, how it was done in 1945. Again, plenty of journaling pages, stick pictures, make notes, put memories down. A Christmas tree with a Christmas message, again washi tape on that side. This one is just a fireside tuck spot. I quite like that picture. And we've got some nice little tuck spots, what can be journaled on the back. So keep them, put the smaller ones in. There's all different sizes to choose from. And this is a page all about mistletoe. And under here, this does come out a very tiny journaling card under that one. And then messages about mistletoe. This one is like a double page. It's a snowy picture with the raised snow that I've got, and it's all about the when Britain was, in the paper it's reported that all Britain was under snow from John O'Groats to Land's End for the first time in 6 years. That was in 1906. So I thought I'll make a big snowy picture with the raised snow. It's very tactile, it's lovely. And that is actually a pocket there. Again, just more pockets with tags. This was printed on very thick paper, but I used baby oil and made it transparent. More Christmas messages down the bottom, more journaling pages. That's a page written all about December. So here's some information about the month of December. And that's a journaling card with just a Christmas picture on. Another one of those tags that you can take out. That's a Christmas message, tuck spot there with that's fabric. And that's a tactile page with raised texture based. And this one is a very big giant tag, goes all the way through. And this opens up with a smaller journaling card in there and some pages to write on in there. Let you close it up like that. These little journaling cards are attached at the top with twine, Christmas twine. This is just a tuck spot off an envelope, which is we found further on in the journal for the other half. And this is another removable tag. Again, that's done through stenciling and napkins, and it's very tactile there. These are two giant tags themselves, which have been sprayed and they've got tags in there. And Christmas pictures done from either pictures or napkins. More journaling pages. And again, that's a Christmas plum pudding recipe. More places to write, memory pages, the other side of those tags, and again, more tags put in, removable ones this time. I call all these plain pages memory makers, because that's where we jot down or stick down our memories, or put them in the pockets of the envelopes. And there's another tag on the back there. There's a Christmas stamp going across the top. This is a book made from a napkin, and inside it's just your plain pages. Sewn some pages together, made a little robin Christmas booklet. This is again just a winter tag. These stags. I thought that this piece of paper with one on, so I printed a smaller one underneath and printed some trees and stars and sayings across the page. This again is an envelope which has been decorated. At the back it's got cord on to give it support. That's a napkin tree, that's a stencil tree. And I've just blended the background, and the other half pops over there so you can tuck some underneath. There's no tuck spots on this page, just some pretty Christmas pictures and Christmas sayings and the memory stamped on fabric. But this is a very thick pictured envelope with a saying there. So it's just a red Christmas envelope, and that tucks in there. Another memory page. That's fabric, a fabric pocket, and the background and the book match each other. Again, just it's lined with music paper, but it is just a book. Now on this side is like a mini photo album. So there's a band holding it over there, which is put together down here, which holds it all together, and we've got a little shoe tag holding it in. So you lift this up like that, it goes that way. Would be better if I knew. And under here you can put a photo on each page, just there. on the white bits, and then you can write about your photos down there. So it's just like a Christmas photo holder. And that goes down there, and you lift that up and it holds it all in place. This little teddy bear here, he is a quilted teddy bear. So it's padded and quilted on the sewing machine, and he's got a Christmas saying down there, and another one of those little envelopes that spiral open, and he's all squidgy and soft. And on this side is a lovely penguin with a Christmas saying on decorated paper at the back, and a card. Memory pages. Another one of those tags with the raised snow and the Christmas on a very small piece of paper with a fireside cat and saying warm wishes, and a decorated page on that side. Just another little Christmas tag to represent the polar bears. And we come to the other side of that envelope. What we see on the other side is again just a red envelope, so you've got plenty of room to put stuff in, with a Christmas saying. And on this side it's just a Christmas picture. It's been embossed, it's been water painted, it's had glitter on, it's had all sorts put on. I quite like the way that turned out. And it's got little bobbins of to represent ice and snow. This page is more memory pages, as I call them. Still decorated again with the Christmas washi tape, mostly made with napkins. That's just a decorated page, there's no tuck spot on that one, but there's a tuck spot on this one there and there. It's a double one, so plenty of room to add more bits and bobs in. Here again we've got another fabric tuck spot with a snowman card inside and room to write on the back. I mean, all these can be took out and moved about and put more stuff in. These are just guideline pages really. And on this page it's this I sent a napkin see-through. That started his life as a napkin, and it's a see-through pocket now, and there's a couple of big snowflakes in there for the person that gets this book to do what they want with. This is another napkin, it came see-through. I was going to use it as a pocket, but it's come very delicate, so I've just left it as a lovely picture. The sun's decided to come out on a freezing cold day. I really hope this doesn't interfere with the video. Can't believe this. This is not a tuck spot, but it has again got the washi tape napkin on. It's just a picture with lots of words running across the top. But this is a tuck spot with just two little tags in the top. This again is napkin and the raised snow. I love this stuff because it goes on really flat and smooth, and you can add colour to it, but the minute you put heat on, it bubbles up. It can be used on so many things. This is it. Expand it and you get such a lot. I'll show you the inside. I mean, I've had this nearly 2 years and it's still going strong. So it just looks like that. And you just put it on and it only turns to bubbles. You can get really big lumpy like raised bubbles, or it depends how long you heat it for. You don't want to overheat it, but it's heated. It will stay smooth until you add your heat gun. I just mix some in a bowl with some white paint to get it to look the white paint as I've got in this picture. But that's one of my napkins. I love these napkins. And I do highlight some bits with red paint as well, and the green on the trees. But this has got a magnet in, but it isn't strong enough, unfortunately. But this side is an envelope. That side's an envelope. And then these open up. So you've got the napkin robin there with a tuck spot with 2 little index cards in. And that's exactly the same at the top here. A tuck spot with 2 little index cards, and then a place to write some more notes. Now, I will put a link to where I seen this done. I think, and I know her name's Carol, if it's so Carol, but I will leave a link. I just wish I had a bit stronger magnet. Sometimes it takes and sometimes it doesn't, but to be fair, it stays closed anyway. And that's a tuck spot. More memory pages. This is the other side of that envelope that we've seen before, ready to take whatever wants putting in. This is this is a tuck spot done with an embossing folder and micro powder. And the tag I did to match. So they're just, if you get them in the right light, and I don't know if my tablet will pick it up, but they're really nice and shiny. And I just blended a few micro powders together to make the tuck spot and tag. Another tuck spot and tag, Christmas tree with jewels on. That's a belly band here with a book that opens out. Well, it's not a book as such, but it opens out like a gatefold. You can write on the inside, close it up like that. It was done with spray paint, and the pattern in the spray paint is actually the netting, what you get your oranges in. I keep all the nettings and then lay over the paper and spray paint. And I don't know why this is not sticky at all, but that page likes to think it can attach itself to this one. And this is just a page decorated with a picture and stencils. This page is quite a fun page because in this tuck spot of fabric in here is lots of like Christmas pictures for colouring to give the person something to do. Put these back in. There's quite a few in there. They're nice. And on here, this I'll open up but won't try and attempt to put it away. It's got lots of more little bits that can be added throughout the book, and fabric and bits and bobs. So that belongs on that page in there with the colouring pages. This again is just a nice picture with some old-fashioned Christmas postcards in. This is a very old-fashioned Christmas song I found in a very old-fashioned children's book. More memory pages with Christmas words on. That's just a lovely Christmas picture and tag. These, I made these as bookmarks, so they all just pull out from the paper clip, but put together they make a picture, and so you could use them as bookmarks. I didn't want plain paper clips on the other side, so I've used decorated paper clips, you can see them, which holds a journaling tag. More paper. These are great for memory making. And this one is another one of the fabrics that hang down, and it's got a little fairy going over the top. And the words is actually the poem, "'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the house." Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, and that's the full poem that goes on under there. Just another snowy little picture. I like these bubbles at the back. And we've got another tuck spot with the fabric with more things to pictures, postcards, and the tuck spot at the back. These flowers are these were all white lace, and I painted them different colours with my watercolour paints, and not my watercolour paints, they are watercolour paints actually, but pens, that's it. And this I've seen done, and I'll leave the link below, is a shaker card, a window shaker card. I think I put probably too much in, but I like all the bits and bobs. You can just see them peeping through, and that goes in the back here. And one thing I've left at the other side, there will be a journaling board that you can slot between, move it and slot between each page, so you can write without having the bubbly bits from the other side of the pages. But yes, this is it. This is the Chunky Monkey Christmas book. It ties up with just a bow, which I won't attempt to put back on camera now, but it's a nice red bow with the bits. Thank you for watching. I do have an Etsy store, and I hope to at some point list all my journals in there, because so far they're just piling up in my room, and I think I need to start selling them. So at some point these all my journals will be for sale.